Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm with Tesla Model S. This is the 2020 version, the pre-facelift. And I know there are so many people that these days want to buy Model S, which is a second hand, and I didn't have time at that point to make the multimedia system, to present you the digital cockpit, and to talk about all these technologies inside the car. And because I brought this car for myself, and you probably saw the video already, in this video I just want to talk a little bit about the multimedia. So if those of you want to buy a Tesla Model S, which is a second-hand car, most of the cars between 2016, 2021 have basically the same layout, the same dashboard, the same multimedia system and digital cockpit. So in this video you can get some useful information on what to expect about this Model S second-hand, because before I brought the car I also tried to check online to find some different information about the car, about the multimedia system, and I didn't find. I was thinking maybe it's a good idea to do it, even though it's quite old right now. So anyway, first of all, I want to turn the camera so we can talk a little bit about the dashboard and the layout of the car. And the most important thing is that how is the visibility on those screens? And to be honest, it's very good. Also, you have a digital cockpit, which is huge. It's much more helpful. As you probably know, I already own a Tesla Model 3, Tesla Model Y, and you have only that screen in the middle, which is like a TV, like a laptop screen, where here you have also this digital cockpit, which is huge, to be honest, bigger than before I brought the car and before I sit with the car a little bit more and drive it for a while, I wasn't imagining it so big, but now when I have it, it's so big. You get so many information here, and you can also customize it in many ways. I will show you in this video. It's lovely the way it is, and I love the fact that, you know, somehow the steering wheel, it's a little bit bigger. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to control in small spaces in city. It's not that light, not that easy, but the good part is that you have a big area here, and the visibility through the steering wheel, it's very good. Now on the right side, I like the fact that this screen here, it's tilted to the driver a little bit. So it's not straight, it's a little bit tilted to the driver, which is fantastic because you have a better control on it. And I think you have a much better visibility than you have on Model 3 and Model Y. And also it's much more easy to reach when you want to change different settings, different information. It's much more helpful in this size, which I like it. So after I stay with the car for a while, I have to say that this layout seems to be pretty good. Of course, on the new Model S, where you have the screen like that and it's tilted to the, you can tilt it to the driver, you can make it straight, you can tilt it to the passenger. That's even better. But this one here, it's a great layout and easy to change different features. Now you have plenty of stalks here behind the steering wheel from where you adjust the steering wheel electrically. You have also buttons here to adjust the mirrors electrically, and the windows, of course. And you have also the screen, so you don't have to go in the screen to adjust the steering wheel or to adjust the mirrors. Now you can adjust it for physical buttons. Now basically on the previous version you can do that. Other than that, you have some physical button here which look very similar with the new models, and what you can do with those buttons is just for the volume, change the track, and if you press it for a while you can also customize what you like to see on the left side. And for example, you can leave it empty, so you don't want to see anything, you just leave it empty. Then you can move it to the clock, you can have the clock there. You can move it to media, so you can see the radio stations and information about the radio stations. Then you can also move to the energy, so it shows you the past 50 kilometer consumption, which is great. And you can also switch the volume, but you can also go to trip to see the consumption on the last trips. You can see the car status with the tire pressure and if the car has some error. And you can see the suspension in real time because it has air suspensions, and also those are the newest suspension which control in real time the compression and rebound. It shows you also plenty of information here regarding the driving. And then you have the route, but the route, it shows you there only when you set a destination. For example, if I set a destination right now, then here will appear also the navigation with the route, and I will show you. And the cool part is that you see the map here, and you see the streets where you should go, and it looks extremely nice. I really love this screen with the navigation here. It's much more easier to follow up while you're driving. And then in the middle, of course, when you're driving the car, you can see around the cars, you can see the lanes. When you activate Autopilot, it shows you a lot of cool information around the car, which is great. And then on the right side is kind of the same story. You can switch between those things that you already saw before. So I like to see the trip with the consumption that I had before, but you can also switch it to see different other information if you want. On the right side, the same story, you press on it, but here on the right side you have also the voice command button, and you have another button here. If you press it, you will extend an extra menu here where you can choose what you would like to switch when you rotate this wheel without pushing it. So you have the contact, recent calls, brightness, fan speed, or temperature. So let me show you an example. So if you close it completely, just like now, and if you go up and down, right now you can see you play with the brightness of the screens. You can make it dim down, dim up, and the same story you can apply also for the recent contacts. You can switch from here, and with the other stuff, the same story. So this is really, really useful. Even the fan speed, I love to have the fan speed because you can play the fan speed from here. You don't have to go into the menu in order to change the fan speed, and this is fantastic in the summer. So I tell you, this screen here, it's a bless, and also the way you configure it, it's very smart. Really, really smart, really cool stuff to have a screen in the front right there. Now, going here on the right side, if we compare the screen quality, they are very similar. And also I have to point out that this multimedia screen is not as good as the newest models, not as good as Model 3, not as good as Model Y, not as good as new Model S or X. It is fine. You see plenty of information. It's pretty clear, but it's not as good resolution and quality of the screen as it is on other cars. But the good part is that it's moved quite quick. I mean, the navigation, because I have the hardware free on this car, 3.0, the navigation is moving super good. So not as good, of course, as the latest model hardware 4, but pretty quick, and more than enough quick, I would say. This is how I can call it, more than enough quick in order to move around in the map, to go to certain destination. Even if you go here, for example, and you choose a destination, let's go here to the charger, you can see that the car is loading very fast. And even if you want to go for longer distances, the internet connectivity, it's 4G, up to 4G, which is super quick as well. It shows you with how many kilometers you arrive there as capacity. You can go, for example, even 2,000 kilometers or 1,400 kilometers, and you can see the car, it's relatively loading quite fast, the route, and it's also show you where you should stop, for how long you should stop. So you can see you drive until here, Tesla supercharger, for 7 minutes you stay, then you drive to the next one, you stay for 30 minutes, and you drive to the next one, 34 minutes, and then to the next one, and then so on. And then it tells you also with how many percentage you arrive and where you should stop on the map, which is super cool. So yeah, I love that. And it doesn't seem to be a huge difference between this and the new models. And navigation system, it's great. You have also the traffic signs and information, traffic information on the map, so you can see with red and orange and yellow, and once you set a destination, it shows you where is more, for example, traffic, and where is less. Plus on the map it shows you also the ratings, the picture to the destination, and yeah, when it's open, when it's closed, the telephone numbers, and so on. It's really cool stuff. And then when you set the destination, you can see also on the map how is the road, and where you have traffic with red. Around here you have a little bit of red, and also here a little bit of orange. So not too much traffic today in that area. But overall, it looks good, and you can also switch between satellite, or you can switch between this map. And I like, to be honest, a little bit more this one. I can understand it better, and it looks much cool. Good. Now here on the down part, you have the volume. You have again some shortcuts for different settings which you can add down here. You have also the climatic system. You can extend it from here. The car still have heated steering wheel, heated windshield, and you have also this bioweapon defense in terms of air filters. So that's really good. Otherwise, you have heated seats also on the rear seats and so on, and it's cool. It's easy to use as well, and also the temperature, you can switch it from down here very easy. Then you can also extend from those dots, and you can go to see extra energy information. You can see on the last 10 kilometers, last 25 kilometers, last 50 kilometer information about that. I'm really curious if they will switch it also here if I go to energy past 50, and if I go past 10, oh yeah, how cool. And you can see right now here, so you can switch between past 10, past 25, or past 50. So how you like to see the consumption. Super nice stuff. And you can switch it also from here without any problem, just like that. And also you can go to trip, and it shows you also an estimation on your trip. You have also arcade with the games. Yeah, the same as on other models. You have the theater with Netflix, YouTube, Twitch, Tesla tutorials. If you go to YouTube, it's working only when you stay in place, and here is the screen go dark in order to see the YouTube here. The internet connectivity, it's pretty good in most of the areas, most of the places, and it didn't work so quick as the newest model, but it works quick enough to show you also extremely good images on the screen. And you can see, just wait for a while but not long, and then yeah, the videos will kind of pop up, and you can see different informations around here. And yeah, I watched it before, I tested before, and indeed it's not as fast as the newest ones, but it's very usable. I mean, you can watch without any problem videos and other information, so relatively good. And on the Netflix, the same story. You have toy box with all that customizable things. You can change the color of the car. You have this romance inside the car with fire and stuff like that, and whatever. And yeah, the Spotify, of course, you have it here. The same, you can connect it, you can hear music. I hear it and it sounds really good inside the car. Bluetooth connectivity, radio, karaoke, Tidal, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Audible, yeah, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, turn in. You have also the dash cam, and the car here can record what's going on around the car. And you have also this USB port, which is located down here. I'm not sure why it doesn't want to work. Yeah, because I have something down here which blocked the, yeah, I think I have my wallet there. I think I have my wallet which blocked that door to be opened. So let me do it like that. Yes. And then now here you have 12-volt port USB 2, and you have also the USB here stick, which record whatever happened around the car. So you can see right now on the last period where we are parked here, and this seems to be also pretty very similar in terms of quality as the other ones. And you can see also whatever things the car record, whatever things happened around the car here. So it's super cool. And you can see every time someone passes around the car record the persons here. Cool stuff. And also in the back, so if something happened and someone scratch your car, for example, that will be very easy to see it here on the screen. You can see even here around this shop, someone around the car, and then that's it. I mean, it's really nice. Good. Otherwise, the cameras around the car, you can see it like that, or you can also extend it so you can see the side cameras as well. The cool part with these older models with physical sensors is that it shows you also in centimeters the distance between you and other cars, and I like that a lot. Then you have the telephone, calendar, messages. You have also defrosting, rear seats, steering wheel heated, and all that stuff. You can add it as a shortcut down here in this down area. Good. Now let's go to the menu of the car, the most important part, where you go here to the search. You can search for certain settings, so you can find it pretty quick. Also on the upper side, you have, if the car has some errors, you will find it here. I don't have anymore the windshield fluid. Here you have the sentry mode with the cameras. Here you have the connectivity to the internet. You can also connect it to your phone. You have the Bluetooth, you have the profile, and then yeah, the driver profile settings. You can add a driver and you can save settings. You have also the home link, something that Model 3, Model Y didn't have. This is the charging, and from here you lock and unlock the car. Now if you go to controls, you have some basic controls here, from lights to mirrors and car. You can change the brightness of the screen as well if you want to make it brighter. You have pedal and steering, chill mode and standard mode, two different driving modes, steering wheel, light, standard or heavy, stopping mode, creep, roll or hold, sleep, start. You have suspension, and because the car have adaptive suspension, you have plenty of settings here. Amazing suspension, amazing comfort in this car. So from here you can move the car a little bit higher, very high, high, medium or low, 13 centimeters and 17 centimeters all the way up. And here you get some useful information about suspension and about the position of the car in real time, but you can also hide it like that. You have a few different settings. You can put it on comfort, auto, sport or advanced. On advanced you change the ride comfort, soft or firm. You change the handling, comfort or sport. Use comfort damping in autopilot, or default ride height to low. Plenty of settings. I love those settings. I love that you're able to change a lot of settings here. This is very good. Then you go to charging. You choose how much to charge, recommended up to 90% for daily. And if you want to go on long trips, you go over 90%. I recommend you to hold it around 80% is the perfect balance. Then you go to autopilot and auto steer beta. And because I have also the full self-driving, you can see here navigate on autopilot. This is also able here. And you have these options. You have also traffic light and stop signs control. I have also the summon. I will make a separate video with summon to show you exactly how it works and how you set it up, so stay close to see that video. You have also the speed limit warning. You have also the other settings regarding the safety features, like green light, traffic jam, obstacle aware acceleration. So that means if obstacle aware acceleration, automatically limit acceleration and may apply the brake if any obstacle is detected in front of your vehicle while driving at low speed. So all kind of safety features, emergency brake, and you have also the and by the way guys, automatic emergency brake, disable auto steer beta to modify, so it's disabling when you are in auto steer, and emergency lane departure avoided. So all that stuff are around safety features. If you go to vehicle, you have some settings regarding the doors here. Sadly, this car doesn't have Bluetooth connectivity to your phone, so that means you have to always have with you your physical key, and you have to have it with you. But if you have connectivity to the car and to the phone, to the internet, it's working. You can lock it, you can drive it, you can do whatever you want. But if you don't have internet to your car or to your phone, that means you need that key with you. Otherwise you cannot unlock it or you cannot drive it. So that's the downside, one of the biggest downside between oldest Model S like this one and the newest cars from Tesla, which have that Bluetooth. Otherwise you have plenty of settings here also regarding the mirrors, folding mirrors, wipers, and so on. Lighting system, of course, here you have the lights, automatic high beam. It doesn't come with matrix headlamps, it comes with automatic high beam and low beam, but the lights are pretty good. Ambient light here on the display. You have all the display settings, from the language to the percentage, distance on the, so you can switch between distance and percentage. You can see right there the range, time, kilometer, miles, Celsius, Fahrenheit, bar and PSI, trip information and consumption on the last trips. You find it here. You can reset it from here. You have navigation here, also some settings on the navigation system, basically very similar. You can schedule the charging. You have the safety features here, extra safety features with sentry mode. You have also all that blind spot, collision warning chime, rear cross traffic chime. You have allow mobile access and so on. Plenty of settings here regarding yeah, regarding safety features. So you can change it from here. Service, plenty of settings on the service as well. I'm not going to go in all the details, but you can see here the maintenance. You can basically save. When you make some maintenance, it will appear around here. What else? What else? You can go basically to where was safety? I think we were on the service, yes. And if you go to maintenance, by the way, you can see here every time you did something to the car. So AC desiccant replacement, you can see in 2020, last maintenance, or yeah, wherever those things were made, you know, if the previous owner did it or not did it. Otherwise, you have wheels, so you can have some change the wheels here. For example, if you change the wheels right now, we have those Sony carbon turbine on 21. So you can change also depend on which kind of rims you have. If you go to 19, you have to change it here in order to calculate very clear which type of consumption you have and so on. And then you have camera calibration, clear browsing data here if you want to exclude some history or stuff like that. From time to time, I recommend you to do that. Then you have owner's manual, towing, wheels, maintenance, notification, and yeah, whatever. In jack mode, by the way, this is very useful because you have suspension when you want to change the wheels and stuff like that. If you go to software, here it shows you all the information regarding the model, the software, the kilometers, and which kind of software, which kind of motors you have. Full self-driving, computer free. It's a pretty the last good one, I would say. Full self-driving capabilities, you find it here. Premium package, if you have the premium package included. Software updates, you find it here. Data sharings and location, you can share with Tesla. Here is the Wi-Fi internet. Here you can connect your phone to make over-the-air upgrades to the car. So you have to give to the car the internet, Bluetooth connectivity, and upgrades. If the car needs some upgrades, you will definitely find it around here, but we don't have any upgrades available for this vehicle. But in general, those are all the information regarding the car. I'm not sure if I missed something or not. Of course, you have the manual of the car. If you have any questions regarding wherever things, you go into manual. It's no more on the paper. It's directly on the screen here. So you can see here information regarding the car. So it's exactly the update owner manual. You find it around here in the car regarding driving, regarding wherever things you want. You can search and you will find it super quick. Yeah, in general, that's it. From my point of view, a pretty good one. I would say I would definitely recommend you guys, if you buy a Tesla Model S, to get at least the hardware 3.0, because if you get the 2.5, it might move pretty slow, annoy you from time to time, but overall pretty good stuff. Those are the info. I hope the video was useful. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have questions, ask me down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, stay safe, and we see us soon in the next one. And by the way, if you want to buy a Tesla, no matter which model, new and old, you can use my referral code. I will leave it on the screen, also in the description of the video, so definitely use it or let me know if you need any help. So that was the video. Stay safe and we see us soon in the next one. Bye guys.